I followed him to our bedroom. It felt real, yet like a joke. Did I see this coming? No, it was the least expected thing. I found him packing some clothes in a deep brown canvas bag. He had changed into dark blue jeans and a white t-shirt. I settled on the bed and watched him take everything he needed. Once he was done, he carried the bag and left the room. Pausing at the main door, "I am sorry," he said. "Where are you going?" "To a hotel. We have 2 spare bedrooms. You could sleep on the couch. Please don't leave," I pleaded. "I can't stay here, Ella. It would make things more difficult," he said. "But I love you, Yuri. Why are you doing this to us?" "You did this to us, Ella." With that, he opened the door and left. I heard him open the front door, then the sound of his car as he left. The house fell into eerie silence. I looked at the bed we had shared for 4 years. How was I to sleep there alone? What had I done for him to leave me like that? I had never cheated. What crime could be worse than cheating? Had he fallen out of love with me? Numbed in disbelief, I reached for my phone and dialed Felicity's number. She picked up immediately. "Hello, Ella. Is everything okay?" At the sound of her voice, I started bawling, sobbing hysterically. "Ella, talk to me," Felicity begged over the phone. "Yuri left. He wants a divorce." "That's it. I am coming over," she said. "Just like that?" Felicity asked when she arrived. "Just like that." It was the least I expected. I sat by the window overlooking our gate, a cup of coffee in my hand. Felicity had arrived an hour ago, and I had spent all that time crying. "You should talk to him." "Felicity," I tried. "The only thing he said was that this was my fault." "Was it?" I gave her a withering look, and Felicity sighed. "I'm so sorry, love. Is this about that chick at work?" "Joyce, maybe. I don't know. What am I supposed to do?" Felicity held me into a hug, and I started bawling again. "What am I supposed to do? He really has thought through the divorce. We should talk to Jim. He can try and hold an intervention for the both of you. I will call him first thing tomorrow morning." "Now what?" "Now I'm going to eat that bowl of ice cream in my refrigerator and drown my sorrows in it. You know ice cream's not good for your health, but it does heal my broken heart." I threw in defense. She smiled painfully at me as I headed for the kitchen. I stretched my body, feeling the empty side of my bed. It all came tumbling back. I rolled over, replaying how waking up beside him felt. His smile lit up my world. My eyes were swollen from crying. Turns out, a bowl of chocolate ice cream and a loyal friend do not drain away sorrow. My head hurt too. 6 years ago, I met a boy who stole my heart. He made it beat in ways I never knew were possible. And puff, he was gone. I groaned as I headed for the bathroom. My eyelids were really swollen. I loved Yuri so much, and losing him was going to destroy me, utterly, completely. After rinsing my mouth, I picked up my phone and dialed Jim's number. Jim is my brother and Yuri's best friend. "Hello, Jimmy." "Hello, little sis. I need you to come over. I'm on my way." 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang. It was Jimmy. I had already taken a quick shower. Opening the door, I was met by a tall man in a dull suit. "You must be Ella Jackson." "I'm Robert, Yuri's lawyer." I felt the pit in my stomach expand. "Come on inside," I said. "Have a seat." He settled comfortably, and I perched on a seat opposite him. "Can I offer you something coffee? Tea? Juice?" I offered. "No, thanks. This won't take long," he said. "I'm sure you already know why I'm here. It's for the divorce process. By law, you have to wait for 3 months. That's a mandatory period for any couple divorcing. But, sir, I don't want a divorce. This is ridiculous. Ma'am, my advice is to just sign the papers when it comes to that. He only asks to walk away with his car keys and half of your savings in the joint account. Can I contest this in court? My advice, don't. It will only drag you both down. You still have 3 months. The process can stop any time between the 3 months. Maybe you could find a way to talk to him on neutral ground, but courts are the worst." He stood to leave. "Thank you, Mr. Robert." He left a white envelope with the divorce papers for me to go through. As he left, James walked in. Baby girl. Whoa, come on in here. He pulled me into a hug. The floodgates opened. He laughed. I know. I'm so sorry. I pulled away. He slept at your place. You knew he was going to ask for a divorce and didn't give me a heads up. Ella, come on. Jackson has been my friend long before he was anything to you. I couldn't let him sleep in a hotel. He told me about the divorce after he told you. What is that supposed to mean? Let's look at your relationship over the past year. Can you clap for yourself? I stayed silent. I want to see him and talk to him, I demanded. He just needs time. But he's going to work and talking to that girl, Joyce. He needs time from me, I screamed. Ella, calm down. I'm going to his office. We need to talk about this. You can't go there like this. You'll only embarrass him and yourself. He was right. I sat on my favorite armchair. How did we get to this spot? I asked Jimmy. You tell me.